Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ahmed Al Fares, and I'm a 17-year-old social media activist. And today, I wanted to take you guys on a little journey back in time to January 30th, 1933, which marks the beginning of one of history's most crucial anti-humanitarian eras. On this day, the mighty Adolf Hitler decided to launch the Holocaust. And for those of you who don't know what the Holocaust is, it's basically the part of life when Hitler decided to pursue his master plan, the final solution, which was basically to exterminate the Jewish population alongside other communities. But to be honest, this is not really why I'm here. I'm here to impose a little question. How? How was one man able to murder approximately 6 million people? Well, he didn't. His soldiers, his people did. But you want to tell me now that each and every German back then hated the Jews so much that they were willing to let them starve and wouldn't mind them dying in gas chambers? Well, according to some research, no, that was not the case back then. They were not on perfect terms, but things were definitely not that bad. Some might say the Germans were threatened. But again, according to Holocaust survivors, even when no one was watching, the Germans wouldn't give them a drop of water. Well, in order for Hitler to do such thing, he used a power. He used a power stronger than love, weapons, or even fear. He used the power of the word. The power of the word, huh? I mean, you all must have heard about it. Whether it was on social media, friends, family, or the famous sentence, watch your language because your words might bring someone down. Words could do way more than this. Words could kill. For example, August James that had her life taken away a couple of months ago thanks to the power of the word. Words could take you up to the sky or down to the lowest point in the Dead Sea. But again, this is not what I'm here. I'm here to discuss a form of the power of the word. It is something that we all know and fear so much. It is known as bullying. Yeah, bullying. Do you guys know what bullying is? Yeah? Good. I have quite the experience with bullying. When I was, well, as long as I can remember, I was fat. And I was bullied a lot for being fat. People would make fun of me, call me names, make jokes about me, blah, blah, blah. We know how it goes. Until the age of 15, when I decided that it's about time to change. I need to lose weight. I need to become this figure they want me to be, and I did. At the age of 15, I had a gastric sleeve surgery. I lost a lot of weight, and I became this figure they've always wanted me to be. I'm sorry. I did not forget my talk. I did not forget my talk. I just don't really want to do it. My apologies to the awesome TEDx team that helped me compose this talk, but I just think that it's about time for someone to tell the truth. I'm really sick of all these lies that are being told on social media and television. Okay, I need to, just a second to think about this, okay. Okay, my story is to be continued right after this very short experiment. Can I get a, Nadine, come on up. This is my very good friend Nadine. Okay, she has no clue what I'm about to do. Okay, I want you to face the audience. Now I want you to move, unless you feel any source of force or power moving you. I barely touched you, wow. Okay, I'm gonna try a much stronger power. Face the audience and don't move unless you feel any source of force or power. Move, you idiot. You look so ugly, what are you wearing? I can't even look at you, you're so disgusting, oh my god. Oh my god, just please go away. Okay, thank you so much. That was just for the experiment. Thank you so much. That was weird. Apparently Nadine has some sort of an immunity to the power of the word. Anyways, back to my story. As I've said, I lost a lot of weight. I became this figure that I became the figure that they have always wanted me to be. And now it's that point you guys expect me to tell you that the bullying has stopped, and now I'm an activist against bullying, and I inspire people to lose weight and be more healthy. No, life is not a Disney movie. That was not the case for me. When I lost weight, the bullying never stopped. They kept making fun of me. They kept finding more ways to make fun of me and make me feel bad about myself. And their words hurted me just as much as they did before. It felt like razor blades cutting down my throat. Until that day, I was walking around my house, into my room, and I just glanced at myself in the mirror. I had this very cinematic and a little bit over-dramatic stare, and I just wondered, why? Why, God? Why am I not pretty? Why am I not normal? Why am I not average? Why am I not beautiful? Why am I not accepted? And then it came to me that I was always beautiful. I always thought of myself as beautiful. That I always thought of myself as better than average and better than normal. I was always happy. Until that moment, my mind went striving for other people's validation. Until that moment, I thought that my happiness came from their acceptance. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for a very interesting twist. It was that moment I realized that there was no such thing as the power of the word. I let the words manipulate me into I let the words manipulate me to thinking that this was not normal, that this is not beautiful. If words actually had power, if words actually had power, then all of these people out there that are being bullied would have committed suicide. Then Nadine would have done something about me calling her all of these mean things. And the Jews would have gotten water when they were begging. It took me some time to realize it, but eventually I came to understand that it was never the power of the word. That this whole time, it was actually the power of our minds. This whole time, it was the weakness and the codependence of our minds. As much as I would have loved to come up on stage and talk about how bullying ruins people's lives and how we should be putting laws against bullying and pretend just like everyone else that the problem is with the bullies. But I just couldn't. It just feels like an obligation. It feels like it's my duty to tell you guys that your biggest and your most powerful bully is actually your mind. I think it's about time to break down this experiment. Why did Nadine not care about the things I told her? Even though I used the same exact words used to bully people, the same exact words that make people commit suicide, I'll tell you why. She didn't care because her mind thought, oh, this is just an experiment. These words are not true. These words mean nothing. Then why should they ever mean anything? You see, in your life, you're going to run into so many different people with so many different point of views of your looks and your lifestyle. And every time you feel like their words are getting to you, every time you feel like their words are bringing you down, I want you to remember something. That it's your mind making their words meaningful. It is your mind that could make their words meaningless. It is your mind that could make you look at yourself at the mirror and just hate yourself. And it is your mind that could make you look at yourself at the mirror, wearing the same exact outfit, with the same exact hair, in the same exact mirror, and just love yourself. We each, thank you. We each have an individual mind that functions in its own unique way. We can't all just have one normal, one beauty standard, one dream, one goal, or one example to follow. This whole time we had the chance to get up and do something. We had the chance to get up and change the reality that was set upon us. But every time we choose not to. We choose to sit back and believe the lies they tell us. We choose to sit back we choose to sit back and believe the lies that they tell us. We choose to sit back and not do anything about it. We are not victims of society, no. We are victims of our own minds, our own thoughts, and our own feelings. And honestly, I'm done playing victim. I am done blaming society for all the pain and suffering that I've went through. I am done blaming everyone around me for every tear that went running out of my eyes. Because it's human nature, it's what they do. They just can't accept different. But does that mean that we shouldn't be? No. We could be anything we want. Before I finish this, I wanted to add two more things. One, I wanted to explain to you guys what is a word. What is the super powerful being that we're all so afraid of? A word is a form of speech. It happens when we talk. When you talk, your vocal cords, they vibrate. And this vibration will go out to the air like wave-like thingies into someone else's ear. And from their ear, the vibration is going to go up to their brain. And the brain is going to process it, and it's going to give you the final resolution, which is a word as we know it. And another word for the brain is a mind. So eventually, it was never the power of the word. This whole time, words were just a catalyst for the mind to function. too. I want to challenge you guys. No, actually, I want to challenge your minds into accepting the reality that you underneath the mask that society has forced your face under, the real you is actually beautiful. Love yourself, because I'm really, really, really sorry to say it. But if you don't, then why would anyone? And thank you. Thank you.